I'm on YouTube. Go retweet YouTube. I'm on live YouTube right now. Bye. Okay, it's on. Just blew out. Just blew out. Oh, violent winds out of the west-southwest. Violent winds out of the west-southwest. It looks like the circulation just weakened. May have a water spout immediately to my northeast. Tornado went right over, it's right here. West winds at like 80 miles an hour. Tornado circulation was right in this area. Never have seen it. I've been right on the couplet within 100, 200 yards of the couplet the whole time and never saw a tornado. It's been totally rain wrapped. But I can confirm there was damaging tornadoes south of town, south of 27 and 70, about 8 miles southeast, had a large debris ball. Very damage here. There's a couplet. See how I can't, got police, fire, everybody running up and down the road here. Sheriff, everybody. Okay, tornadoes near Disney World. Tornadoes everywhere. Look how violent this guy's was. Look at it came up. Look what just happened with it. Look at this couple as it came up over me. Watch this couple. Watch the animation. Look at that. Boom. It's right here. The winds keep changing from southeast to southwest. I've had the winds change probably 7 times in the last 15 minutes. I've got a hard southwest wind now. So there's a couple. It's right here. Maybe it does it again. I'm gonna give up on this one. I'm gonna abort this chase because I'm getting too far north. It's getting heavy rain wrapped. Wow, that was absolutely insane. I'm gonna get out of the car and just look back to my northwest. Sometimes you get out of the car, you do better than staying in the car. I'm gonna leave the car, leave that right there. Tornado couplet went north of me. It's north of me for sure. Tornado couplet's north of me. Yeah, tornado couplet went north of me, north of my location. I'm gonna abort this area. Got another violent tornado on the ground. Okay. Another violent tornado coming up at me from the south. I'm going back south. Another violent tornado in progress coming up from the south. Here we go. Placid Lake. Yeah, thanks, Dustin. Got you, buddy. Yeah, guys, I switched phones. I'm on a different phone now. Switch to a different phone. Okay. Audio should be fine on this one. Having all kinds of technical problems. Most of it has to do with you got 5 million people evacuated the West Coast, and they're all fleeing over east here. That's one of the problems. Not the only problem. That's one of the problems. We're gonna go back. We're gonna reposition. That's all I'm gonna say. At this point. We're going to reposition. Here in a little while, we're going to be positioning to get back to the tornado area. Okay. Bike sounds great. Yep, should be good. Got power back to that again. Okay, I'm getting out of this area. Guys, I know that the stuff's vibrating, it's shaking. There's nothing I can do about it. Just the roads. Some of you run the roads are rough, and they vibrate the phone, and the video stabilization shakes. And there's nothing I can do. Sorry. Yep. We're repositioning. That's what happens when the hurricane gets closer. Your pressure's falling rapidly all across South Florida. As the hurricane's approaching us, pressure's falling rapidly, and you got tornadoes breaking out everywhere, and embedded tornadoes and rain wrap. It's gonna be like this probably the rest of the day. Thank you, babe. I got a call. I'm calling you right now, Kat. Take the link off YouTube and go out on X, retweet it on X off YouTube, the link. Do it now. Bye. Now, people want to know where I'm at. Stand by, and I'll tell you where I'm at. Stand by. Lake Placid, Florida. Lake Placid, Florida. On Highway 27. Embedded tornadoes. I know this is a full-scale major tornado break. This is way over the top. This is a full-scale major tornado break in progress in Florida. There's probably, I don't know how many tornadoes, 40, 50 tornado warnings in progress. I don't know what the number is. Virtually every county's lit up with tornado warnings. And these are, earlier today, about 3 hours ago, we had bona fide, extremely destructive, long-track violent tornadoes came out of Lake Okeechobee area, southwest of there, moved north, did lots of damage back south. I filmed probably over 20 tornadoes today. Big ones, small ones, stovepipe, needles, merry-go-round tornadoes, multiple vortex, small wedges, everything. About 15 minutes ago, the storm that went north of us here produced a violent tornado south of town, had a large debris ball on radar with debris falling the sky south of Lake Placid here, the Placid Lake area. It's like a breeding ground. I think Jeff may have broke off and started heading west on the west coast. Get ready for the intercept of Hurricane Milton coming in. I think it's going to make landfall early, not at 2 a.m. I think it's going to be, I think we're going to have hurricane force winds on shore, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Hurricane force winds on shore, probably in the Sarasota area southward down to Venice, and down to Port Charlotte. Hurricane force winds moving on shore, my best estimate, maybe as early as 6, definitely by 7. Hurricane force winds, 100 plus mile winds, and they're going to go higher than that as the evening goes on. 9, 10 o'clock, you'll have winds over 120 miles an hour. We'll start revectoring that way here shortly. I'm going to see if I can get 1 or 2 more tornadoes as we're coming up, and if not, we'll head west. Moving northeast, it's a Cat 4, moving northeast 20, they're 16, yep, got it. problem with all these tornadoes, they're rain wrapped now. They're virtually impossible. I think the area where we didn't have earlier, we didn't have the heavy rain and all the embedded sails next to the tornadoes. It was much easier to see tornadoes. I can see the tornadoes from 5-10 miles away. Now just embedded rain everywhere, so it's gonna be very difficult, if not impossible, to see the tornadoes probably the rest of the day, unless you're way southeast down by Miami, down there where you've got a little bit more drier air on the southeast side. But these are gonna be rain wrapped, wet, wedge tornadoes that are just impossible to see. All you're gonna see is debris flying by, you know, small debris areas. Heavy flash flooding. Okay guys, we're going into tornado intercept mode again. We're going into tornado intercept mode. Stand by, we'll see what happens. Still in tornado warning. There's somebody count, I can't do it while I'm driving. Somebody count how many active tornado warnings are in Florida right now. I see all the way down to looks like about 14, 16 active tornado warnings. Yep. Wow. Yep, tornadoes. Yep. $18 tornado warnings. Thank you. Yep. See a violent tornado on the ground. Violent tornado in southwest Palm Bay, southwest of Melbourne. It looks like an active tornado on the ground. Let's go to CC. Not over there, but I've got another debris ball. Active violent tornado in progress. Stand by. Two of them. Stand by. It's gonna be south of Yahoo Junction. It's way to my north. I can't catch them. Violent tornado. Yeah, violent tornado in progress with a large debris ball. It's gonna be near. I can pull up a town here. It's southeast of Yeehaw Junction. Southeast of Yeehaw Junction, about 10 miles north of Okeechobee. 10 miles north of Okeechobee. Violent tornado in progress with a debris ball. Debris ball CC. We've got 2 CC deals with 2 active tornadoes now, southwest and southeast of Yeehaw Junction. Tornadoes, damaging tornadoes in progress with debris hooks and debris and tornado couplets on both storms with active debris balls. Tornado outbreak continues. Wow. Hey, call me on the phone, Cat. Call on the 04 number. Call the 27, Cat. 27 number. No, the other number. 76 number. Aaron, I'll call you. I'll call you. Just a minute, Cat. Yes. Okay, honey, just do the research. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You got to do it yourself. Okay. It's a 15 plus. Or 14. One of the last ones we got, it's the same as yours. Okay? I can't do it, babe. I'm going down to another situation right now. Okay? Coming up at me. Bye. I understand. Bye-bye. Okay, stand by for a broadcast. Stand by. Still active tornado warnings in the area, both north of us, south of us, east of us. They're all over the place. Got lightning, just a lot of a little bit of debris in the intersection there. Probably just from the wind blowing earlier. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Stand by. Continue to watch the live stream. This is here. This is here. This way. There we go. Just got to reposition the camera. Your eye focused on the center to the right side of the road. Yeah, it's operating really bad. This thing's super tight. There we go. Stand by. Stand by. Everybody stand by. We may have a tornado and 1 to 2 minutes. We're about to get into another tornado. Okay, I'm about to hit the triple red alarm button. Stand by. Super heavy rain. Gosh, this rain's so freaking heavy. Got it. Stand by. Right. Can't see a freaking thing. I've got a rain wrap tornado immediately southwest of me coming up at me. It's right here. Can't see it again. It's rain wrapped. I hate it. I hate it. It's rain wrapped tornado again. Coming up the highway. It's about to come over me. It was down there. Now it's just southwest of here. I'm pulling center me. Here it comes. I can't see it, but there it is. Or there's the deal. Stand by. Stop. Rain curtains, violet rain curtain motion right here. Right here, right here, right here. Violet motion. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna stop. Cars, cameras are going. Let me see if I can see the tornado. Here comes the bull. The wind. Tornado, tornado, tornado. There's my tornado. Tornado in progress right here. There's my tornado right here. Tornado's on 27, south of town, south of 70, 27. Here's my tornado. There it is. Convoys rotate violently. Coaches stand by. Here it is. Tornado's just southwest of me. Tornado couplet right here. Stand by, guys. It's just raining. It's just winds blowing 90 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. Couplet's coming over me right now. It's passing me right now. Couplet tornado. Tornado's right here. Back up. Couplet's coming up. 2770 again. Strong, intense, very strong. Couplet. Stick my head out. Super violent motion now. Super violent motion immediately west of the road. The tornado just passed me. It's back west of the road here. It's going back north toward town. Let me see. God, I got another tornado off to my east too. I'm gonna swing around. I can't see it. The couplet's here. Just passed me. Extremely violent motion. Extremely violent motion. It's right here. Can't see the tornado. It's a rain ramp. It just passed me a half mile to my west. You cannot see the tornado. It's rain ramped. It's right here. I got violent rotating curtains right here. It's where the tornado. It's rain ramp west of 27. It's rapidly. It's right there. It's moving up. It's heading towards 70. Placid Lake again. It's right here. Tornado's wrapping. Look at everything wrapping. It's a solid wall. It's a bowl right here. All you can see is white. Just white rotating curtains. There's a rain-free base to my southeast there. Golly. There's the edge of the tornado right there. It's rain wrapped right here per radar and per visual. Southeast winds are wrapping around like this, right in this bowl right here. It's totally rain wrapped. Got another tornado southeast of me too. This one is exploding again as it's racing up to the intersection. It's trying to re-explode. See how it's tightening up again? This one's tightening up. That one's tightening up, and that one's tightening up. But they're so hard to see. It's like virtually impossible. I'm gonna let those go. And I'm gonna go down here and check out this damage from this big freaking wedge earlier. Just stand by, guys. We're gonna check out the damage. Let me find I'm gonna get a Google map here. Crazy. Yeah. Tornado couplets moving off northwest. It's that rotating bowl. Sorry, you can't see nothing, guys. It's just a wall of gray, and it's rotating violently as it passes you. It's 1 mile northwest of me. A strong rotating bowl northwest of me. This rocketing northwest at about 50. Our wall looks better on radar. Thanks, Chris. Just I'm about to, that's weakening. It's crossing 27 up there. It's weakening. Okay, I'm calling it. Stand by. Stand by. Yeah, 90 to 100. Just stand by here. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, people tell me you're still concerned about Tampa Bay. Okay, guys, I'm done with tornadoes. I'm done. I had a record. Yeah, that's my storm that just went over me. Tornado warning at your location. Take shelter immediately. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I've got record. Okay, I'm going to focus on the hurricane now, guys. I'm gonna start going west. Okay, here we go. Got velocity data out of Tampa radar. This is Tampa. This is Ruskin radar out of Tampa. Okay. And I'm just now getting to looking at the eye, and okay, it's kind of, I call it a half cane, and I'll tell you about that later. Don't have time to go in detail. My air's wrapped around the south side. It's going to be what we call northeast and northwest loaded as it comes ashore. Probably we'll see what it is. 6 hours from now, I have no idea. It's probably going to be heavier precipits on the north side. So you got to get most time. You got to get precip to the ground to get the winds to the ground. Okay, let's go look at radar. Let's look at the winds. It's probably in the Cat 3, 4 range, 125. You got this big, huge area. Let me show you this. You got this big, huge area there. Let me check how many miles that is across there. So we got 25 miles, and that area is going to be 125, 130, 140. That's not at the ground, but from the Tampa radar, we're going to be, let's do the deal. There it is. My beam's at 8,000 feet. That's at about 850. So that's not the ground, it's about 850. That's just above the ground. 5,000 feet. The winds are 120 to 130. In this general area, right side loaded, okay? So what's gonna happen, or what has happened right now, we're not that far, so what's gonna happen, I'll leave it in this velocity mode. And again, I'll look at data. Okay, here comes a convoy and ambulances. Don't know if somebody got injured or something down here where those big tornadoes were earlier, or they're moving assets. I don't know. There's 7 ambulances just went southbound on 27. Again, they could be moving assets to different part of the state. They've been doing that all day, but they may be going to, somebody got injured or damaged. There's major damage just south of me in the country down there. Maybe somebody got hit. I don't know. But what's happening right now is the big storm surge. The big storm surge is going to be immediately east and northeast. The big storm surge is like it's off to the northeast here, and it's coming. It's moving this way. This is going to be the large, destructive, battering waves. Right, the water's already rising on the west coast. Okay, I know the water's rising, and you're supposed to have 15-foot waves at 7 this morning and close to 25-foot waves, to 30-foot waves at 7, and then later you're going to be up to 40, 50-foot waves. You take that number in half, so they're going to be large, destructive waves are approaching the coast now, and it'll only get worse. So I'm going to start going west here in a minute. So the hurricane Cat 4, Cat 3, whatever it is, it's continue to move northeast. Big, huge, damaging eye. So wherever the eye makes landfall, and we'll have a 5 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock Eastern time. So Tampa, you're still not out of it, but current projections are it still could go up in the bay. We don't know because of the track. And so what we'll do is, let me do this. I'm going to go to, I've got 50 frames on here. So here's what I'm going to do. It's kind of better if I do it on the velocity side. And I'll show you this. This is one of my things I love to do. It's going to be kind of hard on this one because of the it's like a half cane, I'll call it. And let's go back down here and see how far. I'm going to back up 50 frames. So I'm going to have to do something. I have to pull out a little bit more. And we'll let stop. You can see the cane. And the dryer is getting to it on the southwest side. The model said it was going to happen. And it is. So it's getting, the precip's getting eat up. So it started here. So so what I did is I backed it up about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. It's more like 4 hours actually. You see where it was and see how hard it's moving. You can't always say it's going to continue that track, but it's got a real hard 240 direction on it. Okay. So it continues that track, which I think it is. And that 240 direction, if you just kind of extrapolate it, it's basically heading up in the general direction of, Sarasota, Bradenton area. And boy, that back wall came around. That was a freaking, look how hard this thing came in and just explodes, and look at surge, boom. When you see that going on, that is extremely destructive winds. I mean, that's like mesovortices in the inner eye wall. I'll stop this. You got mesovortices. I can tell you right now, I got mesovortices right here, and they're rotating around. This is like there's a big outer eye wall, right? And then I've got this inner eye wall doing this, right? And these mesovortices, you're going to have 100-mile-an-hour winds. When this starts approaching this line here, this outer wall, this is what we call the outer wall of the damage, the beginning of the not the extreme, but the damaging winds, flying debris as this still offshore, but as this outer wall approaches, right? I'm having a problem because the screen's wet. You got this. This is going to be the 100-mile-an-hour winds, right? That'll be the first batch that comes and gets you, right? As it comes on shore. And then as we get closer to this inner core eye wall that probably lasts 10, 15 miles, 20 miles, 10, 15 mile eye wall there. Then we're going to take these winds. We're going to go up from 120 gust to 140. This is going to be the super destructive eye, right? So you're going to have damaging winds. So we're not that far off the coast now, and I'm just going to go from Sarasota. We're 40 miles. Okay, I'm moving west. All right, I'm giving up on the tornadoes. I'm done. I'm moving west. We're 40 miles, about 3 to 4 hours away at 3 o'clock. So the outer wall, not the center, the outer wall will start approaching the coast by 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. We're going to have hurricane force winds coming on shore, and it's going to go downhill rapidly. So I'm going to abort where I'm at, and I'm heading west. I'm done, and I'm now going to be westbound. Right. We'll see how long the stream stays up. If everybody can see. We got that going and get the defroster going. It is it's very interesting here. The front, there's that. Get the speed up. Don't need much air. There we go. Turn that up. Yep. Get it defrosting. We're done. So. I'm gonna make my move now for multiple reasons. Okay, here we go. We're moving.
Head west on US 27 South toward US 27 South.
We're about to have a dry.
Continue on US 27 South for 3/4 of
We got the rain
Head
band.
north on US 27 North toward Cambria Road, Lagro Road.
Yeah, I got you. So what's happened is we're about to get dry slotted. So all the tornadic storms are here, east northeast and east southeast of me now. We're going to go into a break of the rain, and I'm making a move west. I'm going to move west while it's safe, and I'm going to drive to the coast now and get ready for the intercept, and also get ready for all this rain and tornadoes. I've had record day on tornadoes. Absolutely broke. Probably it's going to be one of my highest tornado days ever. One of them, probably top 5. I'll have to go back and look at all the video, how many different tornadoes I saw. And those days, it's similar to John City Day, which is pretty phenomenal. Also, South Dakota is a day up there, I saw 14 tornadoes. That was the Manchester tornado day. Now, this is at Clearwater, Kansas, May 15th, 91 was another record-breaking day for me. Big Tim Marshall was on that one, had about 15 plus tornadoes. This storm that started down southeast of Lake Okeechobee early, the large wedge earlier, late in mid-morning, 11 o'clock came north, got on it. It was absolutely phenomenal. Appreciate everybody's support. Main phone plugged back in, the other phone's plugged in. Yes, it is. Okay, got everything plugged in. I'm trying to get everything. Northbound 27. Do something here. Oh, yeah. I see a problem. That's a problem. Okay. All right, stand by.
Something went wrong.
Yes, it did went wrong. It did go wrong. Stand by, guys. I'm trying to draw out the phone. I'm trying to draw out the bottom. Very interesting. Okay. I know that sounds like a bunch of hot air. Dehydrate this. Let's go to warm. So I got the air on, got the air turned on. Yep, auto. I said I need air, and I'm gonna turn him down, and I get him to mode. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna turn him up way high. Here we go. Yep. Just stay with me, guys. I'm drawing out the phone. Got a little wet, doesn't like it. Thank you. Thank you for support. I'm not watching the phone right now, guys. I'm drying out the bottom of it real quick, blew out some water, and it had some water in it. And we're gonna get to Sarah. Okay, no sound. There you go. How's the sound now? How's that? Sorry about that. Good thing you didn't hear all that. I was talking about everybody. Yeah, all quiet. Okay, sound now. Yay! You know what happened? I turned the sound off by accident. Sorry about that, guys. I was drying out the phone. I was hanging on the phone. Okay, let me see if I can click the charger and let's see if it's dried it out. Nope. Doesn't like it. You guys still got some more, sorry. Turn that off, turn it down, turn those off. Appreciate that. Hey, I didn't mean to flip it. Hey, I'd say it's kind of a bad hair day, right? 20, 30 tornadoes, wedges. It's been crazy. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get the power. I've dried it out. I've got 90. Okay, guys, I did emergency override on the phone. Yep, did emergency override. Okay, a couple hours ago, this road was packed this morning with people fleeing the West Coast, heading east in South Florida, trying to escape, and it's coming. There's some things, again, I don't have all the data as far as every detail, and I'll catch up on that here shortly. About the okay, I know it's bouncing. Appreciate the support from everybody. Wow. Here comes another convoy ambulances. Again, guys, they're probably redeploying assets. Let me make a call to somebody. I'm gonna turn the mute off. I got to make a call to somebody at an update. Hang on. Hey, I'll have audio back on for you in a minute, folks. Yeah, I'm back with you guys. Just trying to pull up data from multiple sources. Tornado damage in multiple places, and things like that going on. And let's see here. Oh, right, the water grabs your car and wants to throw it off a little bit. We're in the clear slot now, partial clear slot. Getting new data here, just stand by. I'm getting new data on the hurricane. Let's see what it is. The good news is pressure's up to 940 something millibars, so it's definitely weakening. Still major hurricane, probably Cat 3 right now, it looks like. Cat 4 at, hang on. It was a Cat 4 at 3 p.m. I just got an update, 3 p.m. Cat 4, went at 948 pressure, winds at 130 miles an hour, moving northeast at 16 miles an hour, Cat 4. They got it coming down to Cat 3 before landfall, which I agree with. Right before landfall, Cat 3, 127, gusts to 155. That'll do massive damage. And right now, they got it going about holding steady about 5 miles south of Sarasota. So Osprey, Venice area, prepare for a massive catastrophic storm surge. Osprey, Venice area, prepare for massive catastrophic storm surge to the right of the eye. Sarasota, looks like you're going to be the left eye wall. You're going to have some storm surge and a pretty decent bad storm surge, and you'll be in the catastrophic winds and the left one and the left side of the eye. That periscope was pretty awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, the water just grabs the wheel and it pulls you east or south with the water. I'm gonna mute you here in a minute again. I've got my the phone problems going on today. I've just had multiple phones. Lots of water on the road. Thank you so much for your support. Awesome. Yeah. yeah, guys, on the audio side, I'm getting critical data right now about the hurricane and where it's headed and all that. So I'll be back with you on the audio in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back here. Just got off some critical calls. Gotta do something here. Just a second. Okay, stand by. Just
In half a mile, turn right on 15th Avenue.
ooh, I see something. I see something. Huh. Well, it might be KFC. Okay. Yeah, they're done. Okay. They're done. They're done. Okay, they're gone and they're done. Okay. Boom, they're done. Gas taped off, that's it. Okay, we're in for the final knockdown round, guys. I'm making a U-turn. Okay, Jeff's right around the corner here. I'm gonna grab him, and we are. Okay. Let me call. I gotta call somebody else real quick. We got a lot of heavy things going on today. You cannot imagine. I'm gonna meet you again. I'm sorry, folks. There's so much going on. Phone's going berserk. I'm trying to get a hold of other people, and I'll be right back with you. I'll leave you unmuted. Yeah, I've been turning around. I'm actually trying to, I'm kind of spinning around like twisters, right? I passed you, and then I stopped down, and I turned around and went to the eating place, walked out the door. She goes, we're shutting our kitchen down because we're out of food. I walked to the door, the Kentucky Fried. She goes, we're out of food. Get out of the bed. Get out of here. Because everybody goes, please cook us something. I'm serious. I didn't say it. I was like, okay, I got rations. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, she goes, we're out of food. Please leave. She told, then those people standing in line, like 10 people in front of me, right at the line. And I just turned and walked out the door. Okay. Anyway, where are you at? I'm in town. I know you're in town somewhere. Where are you at, bud? So you're going west on 72? Yeah, but you're not going to keep on 72. You're going to take 72 across, right? Southwest. Okay, I'm right behind you, buddy. I'll be there in like.
Head west on
I'm only about a mile
Southeast
from the turn
Highway
southwest
70
on 70.
North
So 70 goes
17th
northwest
Avenue,
town, and then I'm
Northeast Corner
okay. Major tornadoes in Orlando.
Continue on
I'm going to go
Florida
southwest,
70
northwest here, and then I'm going to
3
go. I'm going to go southwest on 72. Correct? Is what you're doing? Right, southwest, Jeff. Yeah. So you're thinking is, I think it comes in south of Sarasota, and it's way ahead of schedule. I think it makes landfall closer to 8 o'clock or 7. Do you agree with that? The outer band, not the dead center core where they officially say it's made landfall. I'm talking about the outer ring, the 100-mile-an-hour winds will come on shore by 7 or 8 o'clock. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm coming. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna take this road here. I don't want to go through the city. I'm gonna stay on 70. It looks like a little construction zone here. I'm westbound. You got that little Y split. You can go down 2 different directions, but
Your route may be affected by Hurricane Milton.
it's telling me our route is gonna be affected by Hurricane Milton. That's an understatement. Our route's been affected by hurricane tornadoes all afternoon, all day. Oh my gosh. By the way, there's major damaging tornadoes in or near Orlando right now. I got multiple people with live feeds sending me pictures saying damaging tornadoes in Orlando area. I don't know where they're at, but there are damaging tornadoes there in progress. Yep, it's a whole unbelievable day. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay, yep, it's one of the biggest wedges of the day. It's going into Orlando right now. It looks like a 3/4 mile wide. It looks visually like an F4. It's a. Yep. I'm right behind you, bud. Stand by. Major tornadoes on the ground. Man, where's that tornado near Orlando? I don't see it, but I'm sure it's over there. It's got to be east of Orlando. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I got one north of Yaha Junction that's extremely violent tornado. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a gigantic tornado north of Yaha Junction. That was on the ground way south and way north now. Yeah, ripped northwest. Came out of your lake area by your house. Your northwest. It's extremely violent tornado. Okay, I'll call you back, but tell me when you're at that stop. Okay. Yeah. I'm probably 1 mile, mile and a half behind you, and I'm just on the west side of Arcadia now. Be up there soon. Bye-bye. Large damaging tornadoes. I can't. There's tornadoes over on the east coast side, north of Port St. Lucie. They had a swarm of tornadoes over there. Palm Coast, Palm City. West Palm, the most violent tornadoes here on radar right now. Southwest of Melbourne. Extremely violent tornado in progress now. West side of Melbourne. It's like southwest about 30 miles west of Palm Bay. off the Milton radar. It's 20 miles southwest of Milton. An extremely large, destructive tornado in progress, doing massive damage. Yep. Whoa, oh my gosh. Lots of damage. Wow, I'm gonna look at this. Got two large debris balls. Came out of Yeehall Junction, moving north-northwest about 35, maybe 40. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 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 very defined. Yeah, large, destructive. If you're southeast of Harmony, it's gonna be southeast of Kissimmee. It's gonna come up toward the areas. It's gonna probably go east of Kissimmee.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Florida 72
it is tracking
West.
toward. It will be tracking toward that general area in a little bit. Let me see what I've got on the track here. Probably one of the most violent tornadoes of the day. So we have a northwest at 54 knots at 60 miles an hour. Extremely violent tornado on Doppler with a massive debris ball.
Turn left onto Florida 72
and
West.
it's gonna track very close to the state of Harmony, Florida. Then it's going to go just to this east.
Continue on Florida 72
it's going
West.
to go just
34
east
miles.
of. It's going to be very close to Harmony. Depends on how much it turns. The farther they go north, the more to the northwest they move, because the hurricane wraps them back to the northwest. East of St. Cloud, Lake Hart, extremely violent. From the southeast, moving northwest at 60 miles an hour. These are going to track to the southwest, west, and northwest Milburn. Show this here in a second, so you guys can see this. See that tornado down there, west of Palm Bay? That's an extremely violent, very violent tornado. You go to CC, look at the debris ball. That is massive debris being lofted in the air from a very violent tornado. That's it, confirmed. Produced an extremely violent tornado. Book reports damage, making injuries as well. Yep, damage, injuries, occurring. Wow, look at that tornado. Gonna put the loop on and we'll see. This thing's flying north at 60. Watch what happens. There's one goes by. Here goes the other one. There it comes. Yeah. So these are all. Look at the hook on that. The hooks today, guys, have been the stuff you see out in the plains on like a moderate high risk type day. Just absolutely enormous amount of tornadoes. Okay. Look at all these. Look at all these tornadoes down here. Port St. Lucie, just swarms of tornadoes this afternoon, all through there. Look at all the tornado reports. Yes, I've got Starlink today. It's right there. Starlink's up on the dashboard. It's working. Yeah, these are tornado and 2. Just violent tornadoes all over the place. All right, so we're going west here, guys. Let's get that down. We'll see how this stays up, because once I get over the west side, there's gonna be a lot of people streaming, a lot of Starlinks in use. I talked to the State Highway Patrol, got the National Guard, I've got EMS, I've got everybody. There's a lot of supervisors, lieutenants, and watch commanders in different counties that have Starlink operations. So Starlink grid works like if you have a gigabit to your house, they got a fiber optic drive in your neighborhood. They kind of load balancing the amount of data available to you, right, when you move into your grid. So as I'm driving, I move into different grids, like roughly 16 or 20 kilometers by 20 kilometer grids on Starlink. Just think of like little wafer type sectors you move in and out, kind of like some cellular towers, but it's similar to that. So as I'm going, when I tested Starlink earlier, I was getting speeds. Yesterday I was by myself out on the outer coastline where there's nobody out there, everybody already evacuated. I was getting a gigabit down and 250 megs up. Gigabit down, 250 megs up. Today, when I got into the heavy congested areas and a lot of law enforcement, people fleeing, my speeds drop to 20 down and about 2 megs up. It's luck of the draw, folks. So that's, you know, what I've got. So yeah. So let me, I'm gonna do something. I got decent right now. I've got air, I'm gonna put Wi-Fi on. I'm gonna see what my speed test is because I'm getting out here in the country and by myself. So Starlink, got that. And let me do this. I'm gonna do a Starlink because I'm away from a lot of other chasers right now. I'm kind of out in the country in the middle. I'm out here by myself, nowhere. So let's do a speed test here. And there we go. There we go. You're connected. Yes, I know I'm connected. It says you're connected to SpaceX. Here we go. Let's do a speed test. That's way better, baby. 190, 200, 210, 200. And I'm moving at 70 miles an hour. 169, 200, 200. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate all your support, man. You guys, I'll tell you about it. It looks like it uploads about 20 megabits, so way better than I had earlier. Okay. Don't want to talk about money, but honestly, it takes, and this is even on the rough side of things, like you're not staying in 5-star hotels. You're a lot of times you're scrimping and scraping to find people open and where you can take shelter and all those things, right? But the average cost per day on a normal storm chase, between gas, car, hotel, eats, you're about $750 a day minimum per day on the road every day. That's not making any money. That's breaking even. You're about $750 a day. So you count plane tickets and all that kind of stuff. You know, if you're flying in other states and things. So it's an enormous amount of money out of pocket to do these kind of adventures, right? Over the years. So over the years, I've spent many millions of dollars of my own money, not funded by, you know, other companies or other people writing checks for me. But when you fund yourself, it's like, you know, really appreciate your support and stuff, because it's like it's becoming more and more of a bigger deal, right? It takes a lot of money to do this, and but I've been blessed with a really good job, and I've always made really good money my whole life, and that's how I funded my operation yearly. It's just self-funded, and I've been that way for 45 years. So anyway, it's yeah. I'm still really worried about the tornado, extremely violent tornadoes heading up southeast of Orlando, heading that general direction. Now, appreciate your support. Yeah. Oh, we'll do it. We will. We got all kinds of ideas, things that we can be doing. We'll start some of those soon. Hurricane's making its way. I'm going to go switch back to Tampa radar. It's moving northeast ahead of schedule. My gut is, I think it's going to make landfall way ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule. This is my own personal opinion. Let me see how far it is. The outer bands. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. The outer ring, not the inner ring, not the center. The outer ring is only 30 miles southwest of the coast now. It's going to be, outer ring's going to be making landfall in 2 hours. At 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm going to have damaging winds coming on shore by 6 o'clock. Damaging winds coming on shore by 6 o'clock. Yeah, things breaking. It's a horrific sound. You don't want to experience it, trust me on that. Okay, the Tampa radar is getting better and better data. It's getting closer and closer, so I'm getting way better detail. The next hour or two, I'm going to be able to, it's basically heading toward that Sarasota area. Brain, let me see. Tell me if you're up. I switch over to Starlink. We'll see if it recaptures here. I'm all over on Starlink. If you guys can send me a message, you send me a live stream, because I know I had it cut over. I don't know if it went through. Yeah, it looks like it did. Tell me if you see my live now and hear my audio, because I switched over it. Thumbs up. Thank you. That's what I need. Now, okay, so cell service, I'll turn cell off completely. You're 100 Starlink. No cell service. Starlink, baby. Here we go. We're going into we're going to head into it. We're heading that way. We're going to be in the outer band soon. Matter of fact, right now, we're getting into the better video. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's stuttering a little bit, but I'm getting an extremely heavy rain. Here's the outer bands. I'm going into very, very heavy rain now, guys. Sounds great. Here we go. Very heavy rain now. Outer bands. Let me show you where I'm at. You kind of see where I'm going here. See that blue dot right there? That's where I'm at. I've got torrential rain now. Almost zero visibility rain. There you go. See where I'm at? I'll back up the phone. Yep. You see that blue dot? I'm heading over there. There's the eye, folks. There it is, babe. It is coming. It's way ahead of schedule. I think the outer wall starts making landfall at it's 7 o'clock. We're gonna get probably 100-mile-an-hour winds by 7 o'clock. That's my prediction. Okay. Gotta put you guys back up on the map there. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of chasers out here. Hundreds and hundreds of chasers out today. I am so glad I went over there early and got all these tornadic storms early today. It paid off big time. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at incredible data. If it's closer to the radar and closer to the coast, I can start really narrowing down the eye and where's it absolutely gonna make landfall. I'm seeing some insane numbers now on the hurricane, the winds. 105, a lot of 105, 110s on the northwest eye wall. Heavy precip. The southeast eye wall, 125, 130s. You know, the solid Cat 3, 4 going to Cat 3 now. Yeah. Thank goodness it's going to be a 3, not a 4 at landfall. It's come down. I call it a half cane where it's going to be loaded. Like I told before, it's loaded on the eastern and northeast and northwest eye wall. We'll see now if Tampa Bay, the city of Tampa, if it ends up being in the north eye wall with a heavy precip, you may escape the massive storm surge. It'll probably be to your south, but I think Tampa Bay, you're still in play. You're not out of the woods yet, Tampa. Tampa, you're not out of the woods. This thing could still go up Tampa Bay, and you could still have a catastrophic storm surge in Tampa Bay. Right now, the current forecast is not to happen that way, but I'm telling you, you're not out of the woods yet because this thing's moving northeast. But what I'm going to tell you is that as this thing moves northeast, we'll see how it plays out here. It's just going to be play by play as we get over here. I'm telling you right now, unless it starts moving more like east-northeast, and it may start doing that. Try to get a loop here. Good thing I switched over. I've only got a quarter bar. Let's watch the loop. I'm just watching the loop here on the pad here. Yeah, it's moving kind of northeast. Boy, I tell you what, you know what? I'm gonna call it. I'm about ready to call it. Unless this thing starts moving if it's got to start moving east northeast really soon, or it's not going to make it where it's supposed to be going. Let me go to another phone. I'd say right now it's about to pass where it's supposed to be making landfall. Stand by. I'll look at something here. So once you get west, let's see what they did here. They got south of Sarasota. They got north of Venice, just on the south side of Sarasota. It may make it, guys, but my honest opinion right now, unless it starts getting more easterly jogs very soon, it may go up toward Bradenton. It might go just north of Sarasota. But again, it's a big open eye wall. The center might be, it's one of those big eyes where the center might be Bradenton, but it's, yeah, we'll see. They have a Cat 3 center at 8 p.m. Yeah, that might be right. It's 4 hours from now. Man, that's not very far off the coast. Let me see how far off the coast that is off my little map here. From Sarasota to the coast, it says it's not quite 40 miles. We got 36 miles. If it's moving at 16 miles an hour, it's 2 hours. They've got it at 8 p.m. That means making landfall at 10 p.m. That's 6 more hours. That's 6 more hours. So it's moving northeast. Yeah. Yeah, it might be that long, but boy, I tell you what. Let me look at something here. Got another message. Okay. This is important. Stand by. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Another Jeff. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be critical information. So this is from my office at Bear and Jeff internally. Okay, so you got to be, if you're on the West Coast here, here's the towns. I'm gonna name them off. I'm gonna go slow. You need to be in your safe place. Start getting ready. Get all your stuff ready to move to the interior part of your house. Get out. Don't stay in the upstairs. Get to the lowest level of the house. Okay. New data says it's going to go to Bradenton. I got lots of breaking data. Okay, listen. I'm gonna go down. This is where you need to start going inside your house and get your helmets on and get to the lowest floor and get into the interior part of the houses until it's all clear. Here's the towns and here's your times. Venice, 4:35 Eastern time. You need to get your stuff together and get your safe place starting at 4:35. Sarasota, 4:47 p.m. South Bradenton, 4:55 p.m. Bradenton, 5:11 p.m. St. Petersburg, 5:50 p.m. Eastern time. Pinellas Park, 6:09 p.m. Largo, 6:24 p.m. Clearwater, 6:43 p.m. Tampa, 6:51 p.m. Dundee, 7 o'clock. Bloomingdale, 7:01. Brandon, about 7:05. Egyptian Lake area, 7:07. Temple Terrace, 7:19. Palm Harbor, 7:20. These are the places you need to get in your safe place. At those times, that's when the damaging winds are going to start moving on shore. That's when trees are going to start coming down. You're going to start losing the power, and those kind of things will start coming on shore. So very soon now, it's ahead of schedule. They get multiple people. I didn't get anything to eat, but I've got stuff in the car. I haven't had time to stop, guys. I'm in total beast mode now. I don't need to eat. I'm in total machine right now. I can officially claim, I can officially tell you I had my biggest tornado day in my 45-year career today. Well over 30 tornadoes. I broke my 1,100 mark of total career tornadoes today. Also, I've had 3 smashing records break today in the state of Florida. Who would ever guess? It would have been a hurricane. I broke my all-time tornado count and the first large tornado water spout ever. So I broke all records today, smashed them. So let's see what happens to the hurricane. So we're getting in that mode, guys. You got to start thinking about, get your phones together, get your shoes on, get your helmets together, get in the bathroom. Bradenton, Sarasota, where this northeast eye wall is coming closer and closer to the coast. You're going to start getting, winds 75 to 100 coming up. They're not very far offshore now. Matter of fact, I'm just going to come on shore here. Let me see now. Let me go overhead here. Look at a couple things. Nope. Just looking at multiple things here. Wow. Just southwest of St. Pete Beach, you got offshore, not onshore flow. You got northeast winds offshore. You got 65-mile-an-hour winds just a couple thousand feet off the ground moving offshore now. And Clearwater, you got northeast winds at 65 miles an hour now. So the onshore flow, the water's probably going to start coming out of the bay. Tampa Bay area, you're probably near the 0 line. You're going to start seeing the water probably go down, even though high tide's coming up. So anyway, yeah, you got 65. I'm telling you, current winds coming onshore now, based off the Tampa radar. Jeff Port, 62, 65-mile-an-hour winds are coming in 2,000 feet above the ground, not at surface yet. You got 70-mile-an-hour winds moving onshore. 80-mile-an-hour winds are moving onshore now. That's going to be north of Captiva and Inglewood. You got 75 to 80-mile-an-hour winds with heavy rain and storms. You'll get those bursts to the ground. So hurricane force winds are about to move onshore. They are moving onshore now. Back from Venice southward, hurricane force winds at 2,000 feet are moving onshore now. Yep, we're going to get way higher over the next hour or two. Okay, so hurricane force winds are approaching the coastline. Some it's already come over the coastline, but they're going to get way higher. Ahead of schedule now. As I was telling you. So I don't want to get too fixed on the center line, but Tampa Bay area, it's going to include St. Petersburg downtown, where you got the construction cranes, Tampa, Largo, Terra Ferris, Palm Harbor, Clearwater, Largo, downtown Tampa. If you end up getting in the north eye wall, if you end up being in the north eye wall or northwest and northeast eye wall, if it goes south of you, you're going to have very damaging